Okay, Pablo, I'm looking at your elevations, but oh, you know what's happening is you can't see them, so you have to hide the topography. Just click on it and then right click and say hide and view elements or categories, so then you can see your building. Also hide the trees because really we're focusing on your building for the elevations. The other thing that you want to do is put the jog in right here in the datum line. So there's like a little break tool. Oh boy, sometimes it's hard to see. You might have to, actually there it is. I can see it when I click on top of footing. See it right here. And then just pull that top of footing up a little bit. Move the line over and then over so that you can read bottom of footing and top of footing. You might actually want to break bottom of footing too, just to make it easier to read. Okay, there we go. So now you can read that a little bit better. Do that on all the elevations. Hide the topography in all of the elevations and hide the trees. On your north elevation though, oh, once again, you know, now what's happening is you have to adjust your crop region. Because see, when I look at this, look how big the drawing is. Turn your crop region on and crop it so that it's only looking at the building. So once you hide that topography and the trees, just bring that crop box all the way right tight to the sides of the building, and that will help you when you go to place these on a sheet. Because right now it looks like there's nothing even there, but I know there's a building back there. Then turn your crop region off. Okay, and then the other thing you want to do is, I'm on the first floor plan, make sure that your detail level is set to fine, so you can see all the hatches for the wall and that you're on hidden line. This stair right here, I would call this stair number 1. Okay, and then this door would be 1A, and this door would be 1B. Okay, and then up here I would call this stair number 2. This would be stair 2A and 2B. And then on the second floor, this is again stair number 1, and this, instead of placing the room though like you've done here, you don't want to place a room because then you've double placed a room. You just want to put a tag in the room. So you want to tag this room with stair 1A. And then this would be door 1C. This is stair 2, and then this is door 2C. And the other thing I noticed too with the floor right here is that your floor is going up a little bit too far possibly. Well, maybe not. No. It's not, but you're going to need to put a railing across this part right here where my mouse just ran, so that if somebody walks into this space, they don't fall over the side of the stairs. So a railing has to be placed here. Back on level 1, you don't need to put a tag in the elevator area, but you do need to insert the elevator into this space. And then with plus or minus 10% for the square footage, the vending is just 1 square foot too small. Okay, and then in this right here in the activities room, it doesn't have a tag. What you'll want is actually on level 1 it can be tagged, but on level 2 you should use the annotate tool and the detail lines, and you should draw an X in this space with the detail lines, and then I'm not going to finish it, but draw a complete X, and then use the text to write open to below in all caps. One other thing you might want to look at is this wall right here. Something appears to be happening with it. I'm not really sure what's going on there. Okay, and now for the exterior building dimensions. Well, first let's take a look at your 3D view. So it appears you don't have any windows in your 3D view yet. So I'm just going to add a window really quick because I want you to see how to dimension properly. So say I put a window here and 2 in here, and I'd probably align those in the space better. So this is right, this is your second dimension string, and this is your third dimension string, but you should have windows in this building, and then you'll also want to dimension each one of those windows and doors. So starting here, we're going to dimension to the center line of the door, and then back to the wall face, and then you want to go to the center line of this door, the center of this window, and then keep clicking the centers of the windows and doors until you reach the end of the drawing. And that's your first dimension string that should be pulled down. Okay, and then your second dimension string, what you have shown is correct, and then your third is also correct. Just watch in the future with some of these odd fractions, like 15/16 of an inch. It's not normally something you would build to. Okay, and then one other thing that's on the rubric is that the corridors, it says they should be 8 feet on the rubric, but if you look at the instructions, it says 6 feet. That was a misprint on my part. So you have 6 feet here, but just show me that dimension so that I can see that it's 6 feet, because remember in the end you submit a PDF and I won't open your Revit file to grade you. Same thing on level 2, submit a, make a dimension here in the hallway for 6 feet, and then also dimension this hallway for 6 feet. Now it looks pretty good overall, just a few things to correct, and then also place everything on a sheet.